Today we're going to be talking about water and how you can drink 2 litres of it every day easily. Now you're either an orc or you're a princess. An orc will always drink enough water because they don't care about the quality, what it tastes like. If there's a dirty puddle in an industrial estate, they'll go and drink out of it. Now a princess, they'll only ever drink bottled, chilled water. Right, you know where I'm going with this. You're probably never going to hit your 2 litre target every day because a princess would rather die of thirst in the car waiting for Waitrose to open because they can't go and buy the triple purified unicorn tears. You've got an action threshold here. Now, going and drinking little glasses of water all the time, you basically have to go and keep refilling it all the time. Okay, so that means you have a sip, get up, refill, sip, get up, refill, sip, get up, refill. You're not going to keep doing that all day, every day. All right. Something else is that if you drink bottles of water as well, if you think about it, in a week, the 7 days, 2 litres of water a day. So just for one person, that's 14 litres of water or 14 kilograms. So at the very minimum, that's a separate trip from the car to the house. All right. And that's if there's one person living in your house. So if there's 2, that's 28, and you're going to be looking like a power lifter carrying those bags back. Now, so realistically, it's not really going to happen. And if you only drink chilled water, that means that as soon as it gets a bit warm, you're going to throw half a bottle of water away. Think of all the plastic. Think of all the plastic. Think about how it's going to end up in some turtle's nose or in the beach in Bali. Okay. So the answer to this is you've got to make it easy. You've got to bring it below the action threshold. It's got to be almost effortless to go and get this water. So what you need is a large refillable bottle of water, and you're going to go and refill that with tap water. And if you don't like tap water, then you need to go and get it filtered. That means that you need to go and get it filtered. That means at work, that could be something from like a Brita filter, or you could go a bit more hardcore. You can go in and get like a reverse osmosis machine. So you can go and do those, but it's got to systemize it, because otherwise you have to keep figuring out what to do every time. If it's not easy to get water at home that you like, or not easy to get water at work, then you're realistically not going to do it, are you? You're going to go and get decision fatigue. You need to bring it below the action threshold here. Okay. Now, it's very easy for me to say this because I live in the UK, and the water standards of tap water in the UK is actually one of the best in the world. So actually, it's really safe. And then also, because I live in the north of England, I get the water from this beautiful Lord of the Rings looking place here. It's called the Lake District. So the water that we get out of our taps is almost like bottled water, it's like straight through the tap. So we're very lucky. But as I said, if you don't like drinking the water, then you need to go and get, it filtered at work, at home. Use a reusable bottle. Okay, that's a massive bottle. It's like it needs its own seatbelt in your car, isn't it? Okay, so that's what we need to do. Now, what are the benefits? I've been drinking at least 2 litres of water. Actually, I hit 3 litres of water a day, flex. But I can't remember what a headache feels like. It just doesn't happen anymore. Right, so that's the biggest thing. Second thing is that you go and build muscle faster and you recover faster as well. So if that's what you're trying to do, why not just make it easy for yourself? Also, you also burn fat faster as well. If you're on creatine, you definitely have to take it because you retain more water in all your muscles. And here's another thing as well, is that you don't really get ill, or if you do get ill, you bounce back quicker. So when everyone else is like rolling on the floor dying, you're like, yeah, I'm fine. Basically what I'm saying is by drinking water, having a good diet and exercise like the one I can show you, it's going to get you as close to being Wolverine as possible. Okay, right. So here are the tips just to conclude. One is getting a big bottle. Okay. By the way, if you want to drink 2 litres of water in 16 hours, 2 divided by 16 is 0.125. I got that in my head. That's much water there. That's 2 gulps of water an hour. It's easy, right? Just make a habit of it. And by the way, once you start doing this habit, it gets easier and easier. Your thirst system is actually broken. And then when you start drinking 2 litres of water every day, your thirst system resets, and then it's actually really easy just to keep sipping your bottle while you're at your desk. You should keep your bottle wherever you can use it. So if it's near your toolbox, in your car, in the van, you know, wherever it is that you frequent, that water bottle should be there. So it's a no-brainer just to easily go and pick it up and have a gulp. Get water filtration at home. That's what, as I said there, I said that before. And you just got to get used to drinking room temperature water, because if you only ever drink chilled water, it's just realistically not going to happen. Okay, unless you live in the Antarctic, and then you can put a bit of snow in your glass. And by the way, you're not going to put snow in your glass, because if you want to drink chilled water, you're going to be a princess, and you're not going to, you know, drink, you know, snow that's had, you know, a penguin pissing all over it. So that's what you were doing there. Now, an objection that some people have to drinking 2 litres of water is to say, oh, I don't want to keep getting up during the night to go to the toilet. Well, if you stop drinking water 2 hours before you go to bed, that means that you will not get up during the night. So let's say you go to sleep at midnight, you stop drinking at 10 p.m, and then you'll be fine. Now, there's a caveat here. If you like to have the fun kind of cardio, and this is for ladies, if they're well hydrated and, you know, you're a bit fun, it means you unlock the ability to... And if you eat pineapple earlier in the day, you can complete the job as well. So as you can see, there's plenty of good reasons to keep drinking water. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. Somewhere in the description there'll be some links. If you want me to help you get back on top, we can do that, because we all lose our way sometimes, and then I can help you to get you back on top.